Oh, my screen's frozen. This is the second time today that this has happened. I am excited. Okay, let me fix this real fast. Oh, there I am. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Let's see if this is frozen. That's frozen as well. Okay, you know what? We're just going to use the top cam today. But we're going to have a great class plan. I see that Victor's here. Hello, Victor. I missed you seeing you this week. I know that the schedule's changed up. So, for anybody who's not in the know, we switched up our schedules to add more online classes, but then also give people, if they would like, the opportunity to come train at the studio too. So Monday and Wednesday, we are doing kind of a mix of online / in-studio classes. So I'm still teaching the way I am right now, except there's other people behind me that is doing the class as well. So you'll be able to see somebody as an example who's not just me. So with that being said, we're doing that, but then we're also doing today, which is just an online class, a typical online class. I know it's a bit earlier than it normally is, but that way we are able to fit everybody's classes in the same day. Also, we're still doing our Zoom classes. Again, for your white, yellow, and orange belts, that is tomorrow at 12. With all that being said, let's get started. Bring your knees up high, back and forth. I'm going to start with this today, as I always do. But I'm going to speed up warm up a bit. We're going to be going through a couple of different things. We're going to be going over our falling and how to do that the best way. And if we have time, I actually even may show you some side ones. Tail kickers. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to keep going. I'm going to see if I can actually fix my bottom cam while we're waiting here. And it is now fixed. Cool. Now let's move up to our outside crescents. And actually, instead of doing these outside crescents, I got a comment recently that Master Harmel, an instructor at our United Martial Arts Center, always does these circles, which I find to help my hip joint a bit better. So what I want you to do instead of these outside crescents, you're welcome to do those, but instead, you can also do circles. For right now, go counterclockwise, start at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, and just keep going until I tell you to stop. If you need to put your foot down for a second, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now switch. Other foot. Now, same thing. Now, if you want, you can start up here and go the opposite. That tends to help my hips a bit more, but up to you, right? 1, 2, all right. Now, move your hips in a circle, So today, we're talking about falling. We're also going to fall a little bit. We're also going to be talking about standing up and escaping. So a good stance, how to fall properly, how to stand up. If you are in chat with us, let me know. Type in the chat for me. I've seen a couple of people drop this past week because of the new schedule. So if you do hop in to class with us, let me know. Switch directions. Also, there is one more bad news thing. Although I would consider the other ones good news. This is a little bit of bad news. This class is only 30 minutes. We made it 30 minutes because we only have time to do that. As I'm going to be doing classes until 8:30 tonight. If I even go an extra 15 minutes on this class, then it will push me over into my final meeting. So we are only making this a 30-minute class. But with that being said, we're going to do a little bit less warm-up, so it'll be still the same amount of curriculum, still the same amount of things. All right, and freeze. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and let's get going. So to get started today, all I want you to do is hop up and down, back and forth. So when I say go, you have your choice of exercise, okay? Your choice of exercise. So you can go into a sitting stance, you get to do squats, you can do push-ups, you can do burpees, you can do jumping jacks, up to you. Now, as we're hopping here, every once in a while, I'm going to key up. When I key up, you're going to go back in your guard, 1, 2, and then keep hopping. Now, this is going to be too rigorous, but it'll get your brain thinking. Get your brain thinking about how you step back with your feet and all that stuff. Are you ready? And, aya! 1, 2, and hop. Ready? Aya! 1, 2, hop. Nice. Aya! 1, 2, hop. Aya! 1, 2, hop. Aya! 1, 2, hop. And now, exercise of your choice, go. Perfect. So I'm not going to tell you how long you're doing this exercise. I just want you to do it and push yourself the best you can. Right now we're on about 10 seconds of doing it. I'm going to switch up the time every time. We're going to make it a bit longer each time. And stop. Hop up, down, and get going again. As a reminder, I can hop equal. If you want to hop in your guarding stance, I'm fine with that too. You just have to stay hopping. Ready? Go! Aya! Hop. Go! Aya! Hop. Go! Aya! Hop. So now, when I say go, instead of doing just 1, 2, I want you to do 4 punches. Ready? So every go is 4 punches. Go! Hop. Ready? Go! Hop. All right, go! 1, 2, 3, 4, and hop. Now from here, exercise is starting now. Go! So, whatever you're doing, keep it up. I don't want to tell you the length because I don't want you to speed up or slow down. I want you to keep a consistent pace on whatever exercise you have chosen. Oh, trust me, I very much will. I very much will. All right, keep going. And time. Hop up and down. Okay, so you're doing your exercise. Maybe you're doing jumping jacks, maybe you're doing push-ups. It doesn't really matter. If you're doing an exercise that is a little bit harder, then you're probably going to do less counts. Vice versa, if you're doing an exercise that's fairly easy to do, like jumping jacks, you're probably going to do more counts. It all equals out. So now, key up, 4 punches, or go 4 punches. Go! And hop. Go! Hop. Go! Perfect. Now when I say go, 6 punches. If you want to switch to a sitting stance and do it, I'm fine with that too. Or you could be in your guarding stance and do that as well. It's up to you on what you want to do on this. If you want to work more kickboxing, do those punches there. If you want to work more taekwondo, go into your sitting stance. Ready? 6 punches. Go! Aya! Keep hopping. Go! And hop. Okay. Almost there. Go! All right, final one, go! Nice, and now, exercise, go. Perfect. So, I'm keeping track of your exercise here. Every single time we're gonna make it a little bit longer, but I'm not gonna tell you how many seconds it is. Trust me, you're gonna get a good warm up, but I'm gonna make it a bit shorter. A bit shorter. All right, you're almost there. Keep going, keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, final time. Go, 6 punches. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hop. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hop. Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hop. All right, now 8 punches. Now if you're at home thinking, I hate jab cross, but I still want to do kickboxing. 8 punches of whatever punch you want. You don't have to go jab cross, you can go jab cross, hook, uppercut. Or jab cross, hook, uppercut, cross, hook, uppercut. I don't know, but 8 of whatever punches. Ready? And go! Aya! Ready? Go! And final one, ready? 8 of whatever punch you want, go! Perfect, all right, and freeze, final exercises, go! I'm keeping track of what the time is, don't you worry, but I'm not gonna tell you how much it is. That ruins the whole point of this. Just keep a consistent pace. If it's going on longer than you think, then it's probably gonna be done soon, hopefully. I could be mean and not do that, but we'll see. We'll see. Keep going, guys. You're doing wonderful. Keep it up. You have 15 to 2 million seconds left. All right. Keep going, keep going. You're almost there. I can say that with certainty without giving you time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Time, okay. Attention. Chariot, kunye. Perfect. Hands behind your back. Shia, relax. So, today, we're going to be going through our falls. Now, we only have 30 minutes. Our falls will be accompanied with how to stand up properly. Now, there's two ways you can stand up, in regards to how we teach, right? We have our traditional way, just how to stand up if you're just casually getting up off the ground. Something that if I see you do wrong in class, I'll make you redo if you keep doing it wrong, right? The second thing is, you can stand up defensively. If somebody is attacking you, how do you stand up then? Today we're not going to go over defensive stand-ups. That's typically taught at purple, green, and blue. Although if you are an orange belt or an orange purple belt and you already know this, feel free to do defensive stand-ups when we stand up normally. So since we're falling down, let's do that first. Sit down for me. Crisscross applesauce. Some of you guys may be on a hard floor. Some of you guys may be on carpet. It does not matter when we do this, especially when we're standing here. The only time that this will make a difference is if we fall improperly. So, I want you to list all the ways you can fall wrong. Don't tell me the ways that you can fall right. Tell me every way that you can do wrong. Let me list a couple as you guys are listing a couple. I can stop with my hands here. 2, I could not tuck my chin in and just let my head hit the ground. 3, I can fall flat and not fall curved. Another way I could fall wrong is if I was holding something sharp, I could really scratch myself up if I don't keep my hands away from my body. I could also not bring my legs up, so keep my legs down here. That's not a good way to fall. Or I could bring my knees too close together and hit myself in the nose. I just listed like 10 ways that you can fall improperly. So, how can we fall properly? What's the first thing we should do if we're falling backwards? Well, I'll tell you my first thing. My first thing is always to tuck your chin. Tuck your chin. Because if my head's not protected, at the end of the day, no other steps matter, right? I can slap the ground, I can roll backwards, I can do a perfect fall, but if my chin's not tucked, it doesn't matter because I'm not going to be able to move. So the first thing I do is I tuck my chin. Now the second thing is I need to protect my body. Protect my body. So I do that by falling down in kind of a slant. So when I do this, what would you rather do? Belly flop into a pool or slowly dive into a pool? Now I know I got Victor in this class, so he probably said belly flop, but I'll tell you, that hurts after a while, especially from a large distance. Diving is preferred. You come in at an angle or by rocking. So, to get started, I know you already know how to do this well, so we're going to go a little bit faster here. I want you to rock. Now, for people who know this well, rock, bring your knees apart, and get ready to shift. So go here, rock, whoop, there. Are you ready? And rock. Rock. One more time, go. Final time, go. Perfect. Final time means final time. One more time means I'm just tricking you to go a little bit faster. All right, I'm gonna move this slightly up. Whoop. And that's as less tilted as I could get it. So that's our first one, is we tuck our chin, we rock backwards. The final part is we need to break our fall. Break our fall. So when I say break, it doesn't mean I go here. Breaking our fall means that we spread out our body. So even for people that know this well, let me ask you a question. Why do I do that? Why do I teach that? Why don't I just tell you to rock like this? Because this seemed to work out well when we're just sitting down. Well, spreading your body out stops your motion. Think about you going down and then just flattening your body and rising to the surface. If I keep my body compact and lean, it's going to continue that motion on until I literally do what I just did, which is spread out my body or I hit something. So, spread your body out, rock back, spread. I don't spread until I'm done diving first, right? So, rock backwards, get to the top of your back, spread out your body. At a 45-degree angle, if you go up here, you're going to hurt your shoulders. So let's do this 5 times. Ready? Tuck your chin, roll back. 1. Again. 2. Again. 3. Again, 4. Again, 5. So now we know how to fall properly, and you know that's important. That is important. So how do we stand up? Standing up tends to be, I think, the thing that people mess up the most. Surprisingly, when they get older. The younger you are, the more likely it is that you stand up properly. See, the thing is over time, our body starts to shift on how it stands up. It feels like it gets more body weight, but it feels like, I don't really need to do this, so it stands up in a weird way, right? Feel free to ask yourself, whether you're 40 or if you're 5, if you've ever heard your parents make a noise while standing up. Like, I know my dad does. I know I'm starting to. And the reason being is, my joints ache, even in my 23-year-old body. And I stand up wrong. I put a lot of pressure on my knees, on my hips, where if I stand up properly, I make no noise because there's no pressure in it. So here's what I need to do. I'll talk about the PAMA classes at the end of class, but Mondays and Wednesdays is your short answer. Take your hands, put it on your side. Now, take your far away leg, so the leg that's farthest out, plant it. Feel free to grab your foot and plant it, or you can just put it there. So my hands are to the side, my farthest foot is planted. Now, all I'm gonna do is lift my hips up. Do that a couple of times. Feel free to go fast with it, or go very slow. So I'm gonna lift my hips up a little bit, then I'm gonna take my front foot and tuck it in between my hands and my foot till I'm wide. At this point, I can let go of my hands and I can straighten my legs. If I'm leaning like this, I'm doing it wrong, because if I let go of my hands, I fall. So now that we're standing up, let me show you how you can sit down without doing a back fall. Put one foot back, make your feet wide, bend your knees, put your hands in between, tuck this foot through, crisscross applesauce. So that's how we stand up properly. Let's do this 3 times. Stand up, sit down. Ready? Hands to the side. Plant your foot, lift your hip up, slide your feet out, let go of your hands, extend your legs. Bend your legs. Hands on the ground. Collapse that back hip. Crisscross applesauce. That's 1. Let's go a little bit faster for 2. Are you ready? Hands up. Side. Plant. Hip up through. Hands. Lift. Opposite. 1, 2, 3. Okay, final time. I want to see if you can beat me standing up. But if you do it wrong, it doesn't count. You have to beat me, but beat me properly. Ready? Go. Now back down, go. Perfect. So to end class today, we talked about falling, we talked about standing up. I'm going to teach you something that I don't usually teach orange belts. I'm going to teach you how to fall from standing. So I don't teach orange belts this, or white belts, or yellow belts this, because if you don't know how to fall properly, then you can seriously hurt yourself by falling from standing. So here's my caveat. I'm teaching this to you, but you can only do it slower. Now, if you're an orange purple belt, you can speed it up a little bit, but make sure you're doing the right technique first before you go fast. Standing up, yes sir? Stand up properly. So, to fall from standing, we're gonna do everything the same. The only difference is that first step. We're gonna add one more step in. So instead of just tucking my chin, I'm gonna tuck my chin, then I have to bend my knees. From here, I do everything the same. Rock backwards, I slap, and I stand up. So, let's try this out. Slow motion once. If you stand up improperly, you have to do it again. I can't see you, but I can feel you. I know when you're doing it wrong. Ready? Cross your arms, tuck your chin, bend your knees, roll backwards, dive into the ground, slap. All right, stand up properly. Now let's go a little bit faster. Ready? Chin tucked, cross your arms. Okay, now do your final 3 steps. Bend, rock, disperse, up. Stand up properly. We're gonna do this 2 more times. This time we're gonna go a bit faster. You go at your own pace though, so if you need to go really slow, go really slow. Look at me. And go. Now stand up, back up. Now I wanna see who can stand properly, who can fall properly from standing, and then get back up to the same spot the fastest. Are you ready? And go. Did you beat me? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But let's try this again. This time, we're not gonna do it once, we're gonna do it twice. So you have to fall, stand up properly, fall back down, stand up properly. Before we do that, standing at ease, let me tell you a very common mistake when we start to do it faster and faster. The first time we may not have done it, but you may do it on this time. Sometimes we have the ability of understanding what we're doing without our body understanding what we're doing and combining our steps. So we know we have to bend our knees. We know that we have to fall, roll backwards, disperse our body weight. Our brain says that, but our body goes, okay, so you want me to fall, disperse my body weight, and then roll backwards. When you start to combine that, that's when you have trouble, right? So if I fall and then try to disperse my body weight, what did I do? I just hurt my shoulder. Then I try to roll backwards, and I hurt my shoulder more. Do the steps properly. If you can't do the steps properly fast, then do it slow. Your brain recognizes it, your body may not. Make sure your body follows along or you're gonna hurt yourself. Ready? 2 times, your goal is to beat me. Do the steps in order. I'm not gonna go my fastest speed, at least not yet. If you guys do it kinda slow but properly, you will beat me. If you go super fast and hurt yourself, you won't beat me, I will beat you. And you'll be crying, and you don't want that. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That's 1, now I have to go again. That's 2. Did you beat me? Maybe, maybe not. Now we're gonna do the final time. I see that Victor beat me, but maybe I beat a couple of you. If I did beat a couple of you, that's okay, that means you're doing the right thing, right? You're taking your time, that's perfect. If I didn't beat you, then make sure you're doing the fall properly. If you are beating me with the fall properly, congratulations, I'm gonna make this harder. 3 times. I'm gonna go a bit faster than that past one. Don't race. It's better that you lose and keep safe than you to win and your shoulder's out of its socket. Ready? And go. Time. I finished. Keep finishing if you're not finished. All right. Take a moment to breathe. In and out. In and out. All right, so we're going to do this one final time. This time, it's going to be the hardest one yet. I'm going to go as fast as I can. Not only that, I'm going to do something that you guys probably won't be able to do yet, nor do I want you to do. I'm going to fall a bit earlier, and I'm going to shoot myself back a little bit. I don't want you to do that at all. Just practice falling properly. We have to do it 4 times. This is our final time. Ready? Set. And go. All right, I only got one more. And I am done. Oh, okay, so Victor tied with me that time. I'm impressed. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So today we did our falls quite a bit. We also did quite a heavy warm-up in regards to exercising and punching. I want to talk about next week and talk about some of the things. So I'm ending 5 minutes early so I can go over this. Next week I will not. So if you've been here, maybe you're watching online afterwards, thank you guys for always being with me in these white, yellow, and orange belt classes. We are now doing 4 technically online classes a week. So instead of doing our typical 3 or maybe even 2 sometimes, we're doing 4. We have a Monday class. That's going to be a joint class. That's going to be with people here and people online. Wednesday will be the same. Both the Monday and Wednesday classes start at 4:45. I would love to see you guys here in the studio, but if you do not feel safe yet, you don't feel like you're ready to go out, you do not have to. Your safety is our #1 priority, and it's your #1 priority too. If you don't feel like you're ready, don't do it. We'll still be here when you are. In regards to that, if you do feel unsafe, email masterloft@tim@kicksrs.com and he'll talk about all the things we're doing. But if you did watch the Monday and Wednesdays, you probably got a pretty good idea of what we do. We keep social distancing at all times. Everybody wears a face mask at all times. There's constant hand washing before and after classes. We sanitize the studio between each session. And at no point in time do people even get 6 feet from each other, like even farther. A lot of times they'll say 10 feet apart. So we are keeping safe, we're limiting number of people, and we're making sure that everybody leaves here healthy. Every single class. You guys can watch one of the Mondays or Wednesday classes and you'll get a better idea. But yes, a face mask is required to do the in-studio classes. So if you guys want to do that, email tim@kicksrs.com. And we'll be at PAMA, and we actually do have some spaces open for you guys to do that. On Monday we had 2. On Wednesday, I believe we had 2 as well. Can you change him to go to class? Yes, you can. Email Tim or Masterloft, tim@kicksrs.com. He owns the school, and he will make that adjustment. And if there's not enough spaces, he'll let you know. But I think there's plenty of spaces left. So if you guys want to do it, email as soon as you can. Now, I mentioned there's 4 online classes, and you may be counting 3, right? We got our Thursday, where it's just me. Monday and Wednesday, where we're in the studio. Where's our 4th? The 4th is the Zoom class. The Zoom class is Fridays at 12 o'clock. This is not changing, and it's actually permanent going forward. All these class times are. So, Fridays, Zoom. I send out a link to it each week. However, I'm thinking about putting it on the website soon here. I've been running these classes and doing a lot of other things behind the scenes, so I haven't had too much time to do it. But we are going to be doing Zoom classes as well. So we are stepping up our online training, and we're also giving people a place to do training here at the studio. We want to open up United Martial Arts Centers, and if you're from Kicks Martial Arts Center and watching this, first welcome. But if you are from KMA or UMAC, you guys, we can't open that quite yet. The county has not okayed it. And we are following the Colorado and the county's guidelines on this. The CDC's guidelines, we're not stepping out of bounds whatsoever. So once they say it's okay, we can do it. But until that point, we can't open up. We're in talks with them, getting everything all settled. So otherwise than that, feel free to reach out to me, nick@kicksrs.com, if you have any feedback on the class. Reach out to Master Left if you're interested in doing some of these classes and stuff like that. Otherwise that, I think I'm going to end class right there. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Chariot! Kumye!